Hi everybody, I am down in Stoke on Trent, ready for another week of filming. It's Monday morning. I've just got here. I got here about half an hour ago. It's 9:45 a.m. That means I've been up since 5 o'clock. I'm knackered. It was a really windy drive down, but I'm over the moon. There's no snow here. The reason I didn't come last week, which was when we were supposed to be filming, was because the place where we stay, where the studio is, it's down a little country lane, and when there's snow, it's just basically impassable. So I'm down here this week instead. We ran out of videos on Wednesday last week. So what we did was we put out a bloopers video on Friday. We put out today, Monday, we'll be putting out a sort of like a compilation of snow videos. It was supposed to go out on Friday. I don't know why it didn't go out on Friday. I'm not really in charge of that. I hand that off to a couple of my guys who work in the office. Today, I'm filming with Kirsty. I'm waiting for her to arrive. She should be here in about an hour, I reckon. And we're going to film some simple videos. We don't have a model today. JJ was going to be the model last Monday, and it was assumed that she would do this Monday, but she can't. It's not a problem because actually, because we've run out of videos, I need to edit some tonight really quickly. And Kirsty's just going to do some really simple videos, maybe some technique based, maybe something on herself, I'm not quite sure, but it'll just mean that I've got to edit them tonight, so the simpler the better really, and then we can get a brand new video out tomorrow, a brand new video out on Wednesday, and so we still fill now a quarter of brand new videos, as well as the compilation video as well. But it'll keep all you guys happy you're watching the Naio channel. But yeah, so I'm here for 3 days, and hopefully I'm going to try and do a vlog each day and put it up on my channel, because I really do like vlogging, and I like showing people what I do. A lot of people are a bit, so my business, Couch Potato Films, although I'm going through a bit of a change at the moment to get rid of that stupid name. So we do like TV and film as well as the online stuff. And sometimes I tell people like what I do, and they're like, you do nail art videos. So I think these vlogs are actually quite a good way of showing people what it is that I do. Oh my God, I've just realised my hair. I desperately need a haircut. Look at that, man, it's horrific. That's what happens when you don't... I didn't get a shower this morning. I had a bath last night. But anyway, so yeah, 3 days of filming. I'll try and do a vlog each of these days. We've got Faye in tomorrow, which I know everybody loves a video with Faye. I'll try not to bicker with her too much this time, but we have fun. But some people think I'm picking on her. I'm not. I really love Faye. She's brilliant. She picks on me if anything. And then we've got Andrea in on Wednesday, and and then I'm heading home. So I might be going to Berlin this weekend. I haven't quite decided yet. It's for the film markets. I've got some meetings I could have, but I don't know whether it's actually like desperately needed, and I'm a bit skint at the moment because I've had stag do's and weddings and tax and lots of things to pay out recently. So I'm trying to limit the amount of travel that I do if I can. For the next, because I'm going to Budapest in 2 weeks' time for a stag do, which is already paid for, so that's good, but still to spend the money, that's going to be expensive. But yeah, it's costly. When your friends get married, you've got to spend a fortune. But then again, I got married and they all did it for me, so it's not a big issue. Anyway, I'll pick up throughout the day. So I just want to quickly show people my hand. You can see that redness there. I might actually go out into the light of day, the daylight. You might be able to see it a bit better. Actually, I don't know. I can't see the screen. So I've got psoriasis, and it's normally really bad. And it's a bit there. I don't know whether you can see on my arm here. So, oh God, it's cold out here. It looks lovely, but it's actually really cold, especially when you're wearing a t-shirt. So anyway, I'll come back in. So yeah, so this, I've suffered from psoriasis for probably around about 10 years. I used to smoke, and I stopped smoking, and then all of a sudden on my elbow I had like a little patch, maybe like this one here, just appear, but it was like flaky, and then it spread like all over, and I had it all over my body. It was horrendous. It was an awful thing. And at the time I used to run a cafe, my own place, and like I'd have it on my face and in my hairline and all over my arms. You can see it there, but that there looks pretty amazing. So psoriasis is a autoimmune disorder, and basically what happens is your skin cells overproduce, and that's why if you see somebody with psoriasis, it looks like they've sort of grazed themselves and it's sort of like scabbing over, but it's a bit white. It's an overabundance of skin cells, so the skin cells die before they should do, and they get pushed to the top, and it's really painful. You find yourself picking it quite a lot, so it's awful stuff. The one thing that really works fantastically is when I go on holiday. I love going on holiday. Sun and sea, amazing. It sort of just gets rid of it completely. Last year I spent 4 days in Greece for my friend's wedding, and we were in the Mediterranean Sea, which is very salty. It's sea salt that helps. And Isaac wanted to spend like every second in the water, so one of us had to be in there with him all the time, and I spent most of the time in the water with him. And 4 days and it was gone completely, but then it comes back. So I'd ran out of my steroid spray that I use to combat it a few months ago, and I just haven't had time to go and pick more up from the pharmacy. And it was getting really bad again. And last time I was here with JJ, she mentioned, because she has like contact dermatitis, and she got a lamp. And I'd heard about these lamps before, and I'd actually had light therapy before at the hospital. But that was a bit of a pain in the backside, because I had to go at specific times, and it was a problem with business, and you're there for like, sometimes you were going in for 10 minutes, and it was like, I'm busy. And I'm thinking, that's only 10 minutes, I'll just skip it. But it did get rid of it. So I bought one of these lamps. I'll insert a picture probably. And it's done wonders. Like I said, it looks, I mean, to the normal person, somebody will go, oh my God, what's happened to your arm? But honestly, that is unbelievable. It's smooth. Like, when you've got psoriasis, your skin's dead bumpy. Like really, really bumpy, and especially if you pick it, which it's sort of causes scar tissue, and I'm pretty bad at that. And you do it unconsciously. You just sort of like, you're doing it, and someone will say, "Stop picking," and you're like, oh, "I didn't even know I was doing it." So so that's it's because it's not bumpy. You're not picking at anything, and obviously it's not flaky, which is lovely. Because the other thing is like sort of, especially in the car, like where your arms sat when you're driving, then you look and it's just white dust. And I think people with dandruff suffer from it as well. So like I used to have it in my head, and like it was all over my head. It was awful. But luckily I don't have that anymore. It's just sort of on my arms and on my knees and my hands. But yeah, you can see there that it's pretty much like faded. The redness is still there a little bit, but there's no lumps and bumps and breakage of the skin. So I'm just going to carry on using this lamp and me cream as well, because that really does massively help. It's like a foam spray. For anybody who has psoriasis, I think I'm going to show you it. So this is the spray that I use. Cutaneous use. I don't actually know what that means. Now, I get this on the NHS, and for 2 cans of this, I just have to pay £9 because it's like a prescription. And so it's £9. I looked to see how much, because I didn't have time to go to the pharmacy. I quickly had a look online to see if I could order it, and I did find it £75 per can. Like, how ridiculous. £75 per can, when if I get it from the like a prescription, it's £9 for 2 of them. That's how good the NHS is, by the way. People slag it off, but I can get like an appointment same day. With this, I just actually called them and said, I've run out of my prescription, and they said, okay, we'll send it to the pharmacy, you can just go and pick it up. I walked in, I was in there 10 minutes, which is actually longer than I normally would be, and picked it up, and then paid £9 for this. I mean, whew, NHS is just unreal. Anybody who says different is an idiot, in my opinion. Yes, things have their faults. Things have strange things happen that affect a minority of people. But honestly, it's amazing. I mean, I know we get a lot of Americans watching our channels, and I'm looking in your eyes right now, American guys. If you can vote for something that has 1/5 the power of the NHS, vote for it, because it's amazing. Like, I couldn't live the way that some people, I see people putting their hospital bills online from the States, and I'm just like, what? You paid how much to get an ambulance? Ambulance is free here. We don't pay for an ambulance to come and collect us. We pay national health, what's it called? National insurance, that's the one. We all have like a number, like I suppose like a social security number, if you're in the States or wherever. And yeah, it just comes out of our pay, I suppose, if you like, or you paid at the end of the year, whatever. And yeah, it pays for everything. I mean, I was watching this thing the other day, this video where this poor person, the lady had lost a baby in the hospital. The baby had died, and they had to pay for like obviously losing their baby. It wasn't the hospital's fault. The babies do die, and they had to pay for that whole thing. So you've already gone through that trauma of losing a child before it's even life's really began, and then you have to pay for that privilege of losing that child. It's just mental. I don't get it at all, and it's sad. So NHS is amazing. If you are in a different country that doesn't have socialised healthcare, do whatever you can to fight for it. £9, clear your skin, near enough. I'm getting there anyway.
And look at that. Wow, that is pretty awesome. So you can combine these colours together to create a multitude of effects. Because that looks stunning.
It's very nice. It's Kirsty with glasses on, guys.
I know.
Actually, they'll probably see this before I even get this edited, so they'll already know.
I'm
so slow when it comes to editing.
He was right.
Sorry, say that one again. Oh. I need to get this on my video.
Oh my God.
So was I right, you needed glasses?
Yeah, so I went to the opticians, and they did me nice at 7.5, but yeah, I need glasses, so Adam was right.
I was right.
You're right. Yeah. I'm old. Meant more, and I know, and I will. I promise. But if you go on my Instagram, I might see them a little bit more because it's less busy than this channel. Because this YouTube channel has that many comments, it's a bit crazy. But I will promise and make a heartfelt promise to you that I will read all the comments.
There's too many.
There's too many.
Even though I read them all.
Well, thank you for commenting. I do appreciate you watching. So, everything of you today will be listed down below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Oh, God. Yeah, Storm Dennis is definitely here.
I'll get blown away.
Oh, snow.
No.
Yeah. Tell them what you've just done. How long have we just been looking for
So we couldn't find this.
And that
which is the base coat.
base
Which is the base coat. And we're just about to do a video where I soak my nails off and put building the bottle on, and we need the base coat, and we couldn't find the base coat, so we were like, oh dear, where?
I just spent the last 10 minutes looking for it.
And
do you know why? Because look at this mess. I'm desk shaming again.
I literally shut the drawer and it was on the floor under the open drawer. But I found it, so I'm the champion. I found it though, so I'm the champion.
Yeah.